Our cherished viewers, I welcome you to Pim and Pim TV. This is your favorite darling boy, Agyenfena, and I'm here to serve you all and serve you better. Today we are going to discuss issues concerning Ghana. Issues concerning Ghana. You know, there are a lot of things bothering Ghana, both um, economically and you know other stuffs. So we want to discuss these issues. About 5 days now, Ghana has experienced a very bad telecommunication network. The internet system has gone down. And let me put across, it's not only in Ghana. South Africa, BBC reported that South Africa is facing the same problem. And Ivory Coast is also facing the same problem. Nigeria and Togo, they are also facing the same problems. So it's not only Ghana who has this problem. So let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down because it's not all that bad. At least we're able to send text messages and other stuff. But only that we are not able to make video calls and make a lot of transmissions. Even sometimes voice message is not able to download. So please, this is a very challenging issue in Ghana, and not Ghana alone, South Africa and elsewhere. But we will look at the implications of this network disruption. The National Communications Authority has come out to clear the air that the communication challenges is not actually the telcos. These are unforeseen circumstances happening elsewhere, not only in Ghana. BBC reported the same, our South Africa. So let's pray. It's a fiber optic cable that runs under the sea. So it's a subsea cable that has got some level of damage, and that is why Ghana we are facing network issues. So let's hold on. Within a matter of time, this issue will be resolved. But the most challenging part of this issue is how far can it go, or how far will it go? Because we in Ghana are in election year. We are in election 2024, general election. So Ghana, we are going to go for election, and we know that for transparency's sake, Ghana has gone biometric. And everything biometric is a network to get feed verified, or to get verifications. You need a network. So our voting system has been computerized, and every computerized system needs a network to operate. So we actually have a very big problem. But to my surprise, I read a news about this same incident on the City News that the director of elections, Dr. Serempo, if I get it right, Dr. Serempo, director of elections, is claiming that there are about 70 to the vital part of our voting system is manual. That is what it tends to say. Like, our voting system is manual, but you have to also connect the manual voting with electronic verification. So you need to verify the number of people coming to vote, the identity of people coming to vote, and this is a concern that has been addressed. That is why these days we are using biometric in our voting system. Already people do not trust the voting system, even at this level of technology or biometric verification, people are still having questions about the integrity of our elections. I know the EC, Mensah, and the team are doing very well. They are really doing very well, and we have to commend their effort. Notwithstanding, I want to put across, and everybody, I think most people will bear with me, that the biometric verification is meant to avoid people who are voting maybe 2 times or using a means to add into the tally or the number of votes in the ballot. That is why you verify yourself. You check it with your identity in the voters register. Then you are issued a ballot. Then you proceed to vote. So these are some of the issues that has been addressed so far. So we can't go back to that era. If you go back to that era due to network challenges or internet connectivity, then we have to be extra careful. It's not like Ghana cannot run election without biometrics, because we have been doing it from ages. Since independence, we have been doing it manually. But the fact remains that people do not trust the manual system. The manual verification, sometimes you can see overvoting. So when we verify, we ensure that we prevent overvoting. So please, EC, you try to find an alternative way to ensure that voting is free and fair, so that if somebody do not win the election, that person will not come out and agitate and point hands on the EC or anybody. We want free and fair election in this year. We want free and fair election in this year, 2024 election. So we don't want even somebody's nail to pull off. So please, EC, do your best. Do your possible best to ensure that the election is free and fair. And one of the things that helps election or people conceding defeat is that the people are able to monitor and accept the credibility of the election. If the internet disruption is not restored, remember that the political parties cannot make accurate records of all the figures. The tallying will take time. Even the EC, you know that the tallying will take time for you if you are going manual, and it makes the announcement of election results delay. Most often the election results delay because of the manual way of voting. So when we are doing it biometrically and we are verifying things, after the results will be transmitted to the headquarters of the EC. So even if the EC systems, if the EC networks are down, sometimes it becomes a challenge. Sometimes you go to a polling station and the biometric machine is not working. A biometric machine is not working, and it takes time for the people in that area to get a new biometric machine, a replacement, to start voting. It takes time for them to get a replacement to start voting. So please, make sure you have adequate biometric machines, adequate staffs, adequate resources for each polling station, and also make sure that you deploy the best of technology during that time. Make sure that Ghanaians respect the elections that are going to take place. If Ghanaians have doubts and you are not able to clear their doubts, then we cannot have a peaceful or a free and fair election. Like previously, I know NPP was able to even collate because they also have a collation center. The NPC have challenges for collation. And I think this 2024 election, they are repeating the same mistakes because they are thinking about drones, flying drones. They're not thinking about collation, putting the figures together and knowing the results at the right time. It's much more important than flying drones. I know election is being protected at the polling station. You need to protect it. It's very important. But you have to focus on the numbers, the counting, and transmitting the numbers instead of taking videos and pictures of people. You can take videos and pictures of people, fine. But you cannot send that drone to the polling center to fly over the voting because everybody has got independence and voting should be in a secrecy. You shouldn't know the decision of anybody voting, where the person is voting to, whichever party is voting for. You are not supposed to know that. So you can't fly a drone over the polling center. Maybe in the community you can fly the drone. So the drone is not actually a solution. Focus on the counting. That is very important. And NPP has been doing the same, focusing on the counting and always reporting the values of the pink sheets. At the same time, the EC is reporting. The NPP is able to report ahead of the EC officials, because the EC officials would have to put a lot of things together. By that time, the NPP polling agents have already transmitted their numbers. So please, if there is going to be a problem of collation because of the internet connectivity, you need to buy YAM. YAM, it doesn't need internet connectivity. At least you can use it to forward or send message for the numbers, the polling or the pink sheet, the numbers that has been accepted, that has been confirmed at the polling station. It can be sent as SMS. It can be sent as SMS. So please, all the political parties, you should focus on that. Should we have any internet disruption in the last month of election, or in the month of election, or 2 or 3 months to the election, you know, election has got a lot of operations. Sometimes you have to make a call, and the most cheapest way to make a call these days is through internet calling, WhatsApping, messaging. So people rely heavily on that. So in the month of election, if we are not able, or if this unforeseen circumstance happens again or reoccur in the month of election, it's going to affect each one of us as Ghanaians. It's going to affect each one of us. So you need to strategize very well. You need to get an alternative way. Have an alternative way of reporting your figures. Don't solely rely upon the internet. Find an alternative way of reporting. And also, easy. Try to put a lot of alternatives that will ensure credibility of our election, because even the biometric verification alongside the manual voting, people are still challenging the election in the Supreme Court. In the electoral processes are much more I would like to end this section for today, and I think that everybody watching me right now, share my video and follow Pima on the Facebook page. kindly subscribe and drop your comment on every video that we also post over here. Drop your comments. I know you are going to share the video, drive and share the video so others also have opportunity to watch and drop their comment. Help me to grow this Facebook page. I know you are here to help. I know you are a brother and you are a friend, and you will never disappoint. Agyenfena. You can equally call me Pim and Pim. Sometimes I have to be blinking. My eyes has to be like this, like a traffic indicator. It has to be like this because there's too much air. There's too much wind blowing across. There's too much wind blowing across. I love you all for sharing my video, for dropping your comments, for showing me much love, for following our Facebook page, for sharing our video. Please share. The more you share, the more people get to see the video. The more people discover the video and watch. So please, don't forget to share. And our affiliate is Yes TV. It's also on YouTube. So please, when you go to YouTube, help us grow our Yes TV. Subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and drop your comment. This is your favorite Agyenfena, and you can equally call me Pema. You see her HLBD, Madam Asi, somebody share, I said, I'm a kind of share a video, come on, subscribe to your YouTube channel, now we follow your Facebook page. YouTube, yes, and Yes TV, mon share the videos mon subscribe, mon share, mon like it, and my more now, oh, share. Sabrina, now for us, a video, now for us, a discover video. Madam Asipi, some are done for Facebook, over I'm a Pim TV. I be a very big media platform. And there will be a say. You may say Asia, that for the chair will be out here. Me, Efi, Sika, Kranka, Befi, Buana, Ho, Yedi, no, be out here. Me, Efi, Chia, Madame, the Chow, be out here. Me, Efi, teach man, the Chow, and into all here. Me, the Chia will be out here. Me, if we can. I've used the Chow. Be out here me if you must say, Conan Abu here, Chiao Marco for the Chiamo, estimating for Chiamo, the Samu Motion, Tama, estimating Tama, the Chiamunina, Tafo, my 4, my 3, my 7, everywhere, the Chiamo, Sasso, and I'm a Chia Swami, Mazi, very Mazi Marco for the Chiamo. The Shrubber, Berman Johnson, and not Usan Johnson, Berman SD1, the Joe BBR or Kevin, if you want. Salso, Anna, Chronom Abu here, or 2-4, I'm a Chiamo, Sao 2-4 route, yeah, I'm the Chiamo of us, David, and said, I'm a chairman, so I will pay my cement team. Shall be a pay my cement. The shall be a Madame Asipi say, oh boy, Ama, the channel, a 2 pound. Hey, I cry for me, refugee, I cry for. I can't refer, who is here, the chow, Sasso, and I be cowboys. I daddy, this squad in the Chiamo, Abeka, the Chia Obibia, Ewa Abeka, Ike, the Chiamuna, Ewa Abeka, the Chiamo, and in tea, Obibia, our Shemi, a teaching in the bench. So, refuse the Chiamuna, and it's Momoa, Namunia, Agyenfena, and I submit my family. It's a shadow camp. Hey, the bomb, the 2 niggas on the block. Sack on you. Damasipi.